welcome to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics. From the campus of Millis High School in Millis, Massachusetts, we bring you the boys varsity basketball team, your Mohawks, as they play host to the Ashland Clockers. Alongside Wes Cote, I'm Doug Coots, and we are high above the courtside here at the Andy Marak Gymnasium. The music is riled up, the anthem is complete. It's a Friday night lights, as it were. Balmy 23 degrees outside, up from the teens earlier this week, but always a hot take inside the Marak. Officials are on the court, players are on the court, hand is up. We're pointing the sides, fans are ready, or announcers ready, of course Wes is ready on the camera, and we are underway. The tap controlled by your Mohawks. It is Jack Carter, Jason Fournier, Nick Holman, Sean Ryan, and Franco Barisano, your five Mohawks flying on the court right now. Clockers quickly coming the other way. Your Mohawks in their white home kits going right to left on your media device, and the Ashland Clockers in their blue away kits going left to right. And we thank you for watching on our various media devices, media platforms that is. Give us a share, give us a like, drop a few comments in there, let us know how we're doing. Barisano gets himself to the line and foul on Michael Schreiber. It is Josh Steinberg, Malachi Lambert, Michael Schreiber, Ronan Kaitsandra, and Hugo Rossi, the five starters for the Clockers, as Barisano knocks the first. And the second is also true, so Barisano the first to score. Scores twice, and your Mohawks take a 2-0 lead. Mohawks 6 and 5 overall, 4 and 5 in the Tri-Valley League. A lot of pressure there, results in a turnover. Barisano had to toss it backwards. Of course, Mohawks coming off a scintillating 54-53 victory at Westwood, where Barisano knocking down a buzzer-beating three-pointer for the victory. Mohawks coming from well behind in that one. Barisano on cue. Gets to the foul line again. Clockers at 1-11 right now, and looking for their first win in the Tri-Valley League. That's how they clock into this one. So that foul committed by Katsandra. Important information, we have the magenta Sharpie maroon, as it were, working to start today's contest. And we've already gone 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the Mohawks back of the sheet. All by Barisano. Close to that mid-stripe. Clockers three-pointer. Barisano is just doing it all right now. Rebound, dribbling it up. Hands off to Carter, dish. Nice drive by Fournier. Just couldn't get it to go as he tried the reverse under the rim. Malachi Lambert scoring for the Clockers. Another turnover from your Mohawks. Mohawks doubling their pleasure right now at 4-2. Jack Carter's had quite a spurt of games, up for Player of the Week in the Boston Globe. Clockers with a second chance here. What a time in there. Another. Lost track of how many chances the Clockers had there. Barisano threading the needle to Carter. He's going to put that up for sure. Oh, just a little too hard off the glass. Just underway here, 4-2. Oh, that's definitely going to be a tie. He's in the mud right there. Holman and Fournier causing that turnover. Henry Kiggin into the game for your Mohawks. big track meet going on at the Reggie Lewis Center, I understand. So a little light on the student section, but we appreciate those that are here. Good contingent of parents from both sides. Rebound and put back by Lambert, so he has 4. It's the Lambert and Barisano show right now. I don't think the shot clock was running there. Robbie Rudisil into the game for the Clockers. Shot clock is up and running now. Sean Ryan around a screen and dialing long distance. The call is answered. And the Mohawks to 7. Clockers trapped on that sideline again. Gonna charge a foul to Sean Ryan there. Far from our purview. Drive and dish, that one seems long. Jack Carter with the rejection. Carter with his second rejection in this series. That's definitely past the mid-stride. I'm going to preemptively bring back the stat of the game, Wes. And it's going to be the JC shot blocks. That's a mouthful, of course. So 2 shot blocks for Carter. Barisano can't get it to go. Rebound to the Clockers. Well defended on the baseline, but the dish to Schreiber. And he splashes home a triple. 7 up on the board right now. Sean Ryan sizes it up and splishity splash from long range, and the Mohawks back to a 3-point lead. Clockers again trapped at that coffin corner. It's the 3rd time they've pulled up a dribble there. Blood in the water, Holman able to corral that. Ryan left open, unable to connect on that, but it's Keegan with the rebound. Barisano drives in, and the bank is open. Barisano's bank open a little later than mine is on this Friday evening. Nonetheless, he gets it to drop down, so Ashland wants to talk it over. 3:11 showing on the clock here. Mohawks up 12-7. So the second buzzer out of a Clockers timeout. DJ having high hopes for a Mohawk win today. It's Barisano that beat the bank closing. 12-7 our score. Ashland facing a full court press by your Mohawks. It is Fournier, Barisano, Carter, Ryan, and Owen Caulfield, your 5 Mohawks on the court right now. Whistle. Clockers with 5 turnovers forced by the Mohawks. Rudisil committing that foul, and that's the 3rd on the Clockers. So just under 3 minutes to go. We'll keep an eye on that. Caulfield. Barisano around a nice screen. Just can't get it to go. We'll trade that for the last second buzzer beater at Westwood last game. Good thing the offensive rebounds for the Clockers are not the stat of the game, because Ashland has plenty of those. Three-pointer from Cassandra drops through. Tickles the twine, and it's 12-10. Just a one and done down this left side. Clockers' chance to tie or even take the lead. Already dropped a couple of three-pointers on the Mohawks. That one a little heavy. Another rebound. This time Barisano cuts underneath and takes it out of the hands of Rossi. Definitely some contact there. It's either a foul or an out of bounds in the other direction. Goes in the books as a turnover instead. It's Liam Kraby into the game for your Mohawks. Another offensive rebound. I would run out of ink if we were keeping track of that as a stat. This time it is Carter clearing the glass. Mohawks on the move. Must have somewhere to be. Carter will try his luck from three-point range. Mohawks getting a fortuitous rebound. Fournier puts it up and just can't get it to fall through, but he'll get a pair of chances from the charity stripe. Foul on Padula. So Clockers with 4 fouls, spreading them around to 4 players. Fournier an opportunity to etch his name into my score sheet, and he does. So Mohawks gonna get done from the foul line as Michael Schreiber back into the game for the Clockers. Carter and Caulfield able to combine and dig that rebound out. So chance for some more points here. Carter left open. Uses the window to his advantage and his strength, and he gets that to go with a kiss, and it is 15-10. Boy, that is not an easy play with a defender draped on him. The double team in the corner. Second chance for Padula. Under a minute. In fact, the shot clock is off here. Mohawks can grab the last look if they'd like. Carter challenged out high. He'll give it back to Barisano. About 7 seconds, so something's going to have to happen here. Try to pick and roll, but they left open in the corner is Caulfield. His shot is at the back rim and no. So we have reached the end of the first quarter. First stanzas in the books. 8 down. 3 quarters to go. It is your Mohawks 15, Ashland Clockers 10. So players coming onto the court for the second quarter. It is Caulfield and Kraby, Barisano, Carter, and Fournier, your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. I thought I had them banged out 1 through 5 West, but one of them got hidden on me. In any case, those are the 5 Mohawks on the floor. They'll go right inside to Carter. So Carter scores. Mohawks on a 5-0 run that spans the intermission between periods. Seeing some folks come back from Carter. Steals that. Finish that thought in a second. Hold my soda, says the Clockers. Seeing some folks come back from the concession stand. The Millis Mohawk Boosters running the concession tonight. Looked like a pretty good block. And anyways, nice group of young men just sat in front of me with some concessions. Millis Mohawk Boosters, a fine group if you'd like to join them. They got some fundraisers coming up. Big golf tournament later in May, our 2nd annual. Good group of people that raises funds for all sports at Millis High School. Sour Patch Kids seem to be the candy of the day. So Rudisill dropping 1 of 2. Mohawks quickly up the court, and Fournier converts. So Mohawks wasting no time there. It is a Friday night, got places to be. Ashland tried to press full court on the make, but just thwarted by the Mohawks going in the other direction. Couple of up fakes. Carter securing that rebound under duress. Andrew Fiala into the game for your Mohawks. Foul committed by Hugo Rossi, his first. So the Clockers continue to spread the fouls around. 19-11 overture right now. Carter from the elbow, that's a bucket. So Carter's J extends the lead to 10. Mohawks defense not biting on whatever the Clockers are offering right now. 12 on the shot clock. Nice shutdown there. Long three-pointer rattles out. Carter with the rebound. Mohawks quickly up the floor. And Barisano to the line again. So Kaitsandra with his second foul, second on the team. Sean Ryan back into the game for your Mohawks as Barisano drops that down. Mohawks doubling their pleasure right now at 22-11. Barisano is true again as Nick Holman into the game for your Mohawks. Michael Jordan to Drew Bledsoe, as it were. 23-11. Clockers had secured the rebound there. Throwing away, trying to make the extra pass, and the visitors will take a timeout. So we take a break here with 5:41 to go. It is Mohawks 23-11. So a little Pitbull mashup giving us a good feeling right now. Mohawks giving us a good feeling with a 23-11 advantage right now. It is Fiala, Fournier, Holman, Carter, and Ryan, your 5 Mohawks on the floor right now. Reaching for a non-existent mute button tonight. My apologies for the scratchy throat. It's that time of year as Fournier uses the backboard and he gets another 2 points. Mohawks on an 8-0 run. Clocker's gonna have to keep this within range. Holman with the steal. Kind of caught in between there. Clockers with their 4th turnover this quarter alone. I had them for 5 in the first. Mohawks will etch their own turnover. Fournier almost sneakily grabbed that. Could hear the Clockers bench a little late to the party. Gonna get a foul call there. So Carter charged with his second. Jacob Gaero in for the visitors. Henry Kiggin for your Mohawks. Carter exits with 2 shots. 6 points. Mohawks doing a good job denying the penetration into the lane. Sean Ryan is able to muscle it away, and he is off to the races, and boy, a great play right there. Muscled the ball away and just outran the competition. Good rebound for Millis. Fournier went to the underhand there. It's just wouldn't go as 2 Clockers bumped into each other. Ashland quickly down the court. Keegan is able to knock it back and keep it in bounds. Nice rebound. I can see Wes working hard getting that camera across as the Mohawks are flying literally. Kaitzandra back into the game for the visitors along with Barisano. Foul on McGuire right there, his first. Sean Ryan loves that corner and he connects for his 3rd 3-pointer. We were here a couple games back where he had 6. Well defended by Fiala there. Boy, Lambert, though, would not give up. So breaking a 13-point run. It's 30-13, though. Good help defense, 3-pointer. Mohawks. A lot going on there. Fiala charged with that foul. Looked like there wasn't a ton there. We'll stay in our lane though and let that go as Lambert takes advantage. Padula into the game for the visitors. So just the 1 for Lambert. I suppose worth noting that the Clockers have scored the last 3, and speaking of 3, bing, bang, boom from Barisano. 3 for the Mohawks, 33. As a team. Nice drive and dish. Gaero tried to put it back up without coming down. It was a good idea. Barisano smothered. Looked like he was trying to pull the ball out a little bit. 33-14. Still plenty of time, 15 on the shot clock. Pretty well defended. Clockers again crashing the glass. Sabadini in for the Clockers. Minute 7 to go here. 3 fouls apiece. Clockers will give like a 2/3, 3/4 press here. Mohawks fairly easily break it, and the jumper by Sean Ryan is true. I have Ryan for 13. Mohawks to 35. Under a minute, about a 10-second differential with the shot clock and halftime game clock. Quick whistle, foul charge to Homan. So 4 on the Mohawks. So that'll turn the shot clock off. A lot of time taken there as Kiggins sends that inbound offering back out of bounds. So the Clockers to the baseline this time. And Fiala sends that one away. He didn't like that and said, no, thank you. So Andrew Fiala with the rejection there, giving the Mohawks an opportunity to settle for the last offering of the half if they'd like. Marisano gonna have to put it up, steps back, a little short. And that sound brings us to the end of the first half. So a good half of ball for your Mohawks, and they lead the Ashland Clockers 35-14. And welcome back to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk Athletics. We're at the halftime break. Players are out of the locker rooms getting ready for the second half. As usual, alongside West Cote, Doug Coots here, and we are high above the court here at the Inn in Marac Gymnasium. Mohawks with a 35-14 lead. 13 from Sean Ryan, including 3 long-distance dedications. Franco Barisano with 11, Carter with 6, Fournier with 5. Malachi Lamberg with 7 for the visitors, pair of 3 for Schreiber and Kaitsandra. Mohawks knocked home 3 3-pointers. The visitors with 2 of 4 from the line for the Clockers, and your Mohawks really made some hay at the charity stripe. 7 for 8 from the charity stripe. Got Jack Carter with 2 fouls and Ronan Kaitsandra for the Clockers, and we are underway and back to pseudo live action. It is Fournier and Barisano, and it is Ryan, it is Homan and Carter. So that's going to end up in a run out, and Carter will flush it home. Clockers let that one go, and Carter rising above and throwing down. Barisano with a bucket off that turnover. Mohawks quickly to 39. There's the Clockers with a lot of offensive rebounds in that first frame. Sean Ryan will find his spot, and he will splash down from 3-point range. Some confusion here for a second. I'm not sure if we got a timeout or what's happening. I honestly don't know what's happening here, Wes. I don't know if they would charge the timeout or just oh, someone was hurt out there? Oh, we had an injury over there. Thanks to my spotter, Tom Fiala, for the assist there. Wes and I are a two-man show. We appreciate the assistance from any and all. And Mr. Fiala, a helpful eye there. We appreciate that. Fournier with a bucket. Boy, Mohawks just taking command of this. They were out of the halftime break very early. Clockers, in fact, didn't even get a shoot around. They emerged from the locker room with under a minute to go, went right to the bench. So, tale of two sort of mindsets right now, I guess. And the Mohawk mindset has been to just put this one in. And Jack Carter will rise, and he will flush down another. So in case you missed that first one, Carter with a second two-hand dunk. And this time we will get a timeout. Clockers will talk it over. So on the heels of that Carter throwdown, it is 46-14. So the players coming out of a Clocker timeout, but Jack Carter electrifying the crowd, showing why he's on the list for Boston Gold Players of the Week. And in case you missed the first one, not even a full minute later, Wes, he was back and rising above the rim and throwing down. The Mohawks, I haven't even got through the stats here, Wes. The Mohawks outscored the Clockers 20-4 in that second quarter, outscoring them 11-0 so far here as Liam Kraby into the lineup for your Mohawks. I mean, perhaps the most important information, of course, is the Cyan Sharpie has taken over for the second half, green-blue as it were. I do have a couple blue options, but of course, with the Clockers in blue, those will stay buried. So it's Cyan for here on out. The magenta was plenty busy. Carter, can we get a third here? Gets his own rebound among several and harassed and fouled. Carter electrifying the crowd with a pair of throwdowns. It's an excitable crowd that's here, hearing that there's a track meet going on at the Reggie Lewis Center. Good luck to our athletes that are there. Split squad, as it were, for the fans as the Mohawk ladies, the Birds, are on the road. And Carter went for the spectacular. Would have really brought the house down. Steinberg with a bucket. Puts the Clockers on the board here in this second half. I have to update my announcer's notepad for more calls if that's going to be a regular occurrence here. Fournier in the lane and he puts it back and it drops down. Boy, everything going the Mohawks' way right now is really just putting this one in the rear view. Nice job by the Mohawks putting their foot and keeping it right on the pedal. Another, almost a turnover. Clockers are just off right now. I mean, the Mohawk defense has been stifling and full of energy. Possible run out here, though, for the Clockers. Still can't get it to go. I mean, surely that one's going to drop down, and it does. So Kaitsandra, beneficiary there. Not sure how many turnovers to etch in there, Wes. We'll put one apiece. Carter with the rebound and put back. really asserting himself in this third quarter. I've got him for 12. 6 in this 5-minute stretch of play since the halftime break. Put back by Lambert. Mohawks can afford to use some time here, up by 30. A little too much mustard on that one and out of balance. Michael Schreiber in for the visitors. Carter getting a rest here in favor of Caulfield. Well defended and dribbled out of bounds. Clockers with some 2/3 pressure. Results in the 4th turnover this half. Fournier tried to time it just right. A little too much body on that. So Fournier charged with that foul. We'll send Kite Sandra to the line, his first venture there. It's his first team foul on your Mohawks. Andrew McGuire for the Clockers. So 1 of 2 continues a 50% trend for the Clockers. So Coach Adams frantically trying to call a timeout there. A lot of voices down there. It's hard to hear who's saying what. Timeout is granted. So with 2:42 left, we have Mohawks in control. So players coming out of a Mohawk timeout. Mohawks not backing down, keeping their foot on the accelerator here. 2:42 left in this third, 50-21. Crowd was treated to a couple of electrifying dunks by Jack Carter. Points coming from all over right now. Mohawks can afford to use some time. Fournier with the runner and Rainmaker. He's got 6 in this quarter, got him for 11. Mohawks to 52. Crowd that's here has been into it. Long distance dedication from Gaero. A lot of banging underneath. Mohawks able to control. Fournier left open. He'll step inside. Dishes to Ryan. Tried the English from underneath. Just a little too much spin. Fournier comes across. Mohawks running. Knocked away by Steinberg. Kicking into the game for your Mohawks. 1:25 left in the third. So hope and wish pass. Drive and dish. Sean Ryan battled for it just enough, where it ended up in the wings of Caulfield. And Sean Ryan with the sweet stroke in his 5th three-pointer of the game. Got him for 19, West. Steal, run out, Fournier. Left-hander, it's good. A lot going right today for the Mohawks. Clockers just getting into a bit of a buzzsaw here as Igor Sabadini is into the game for your Mohawks. Mohawks opportunity for the last shot here with the shot clock off. Caulfield to Ryan. Open momentarily, dishes inside to Keegan. Good move off the glass. Got a half-court heave coming, and that is gonna run into the HVAC system on the ceiling. So rejected by the piping, and that's the end of the third quarter. So when one stands to go here, it is your Mohawks in control at 57-21. So second buzzer sounds. Mohawks already on the court for this fourth quarter. It is Carter, it is Holman, it is Kraby, it is Fiala and Barasano. You have 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. 57-21 is the count. Mohawks outscoring the Clockers 22-7 in that stanza. Fournier with 8, Carter with 6 in that quarter alone. Had 5 turnovers apiece. And Sabadini hanging in the air nicely. And able to convert. So the Clockers draw first blood in this fourth quarter. Barasano the drive, Fiala the rebound. Harassed on the way up, and he'll get to the foul line. Good rebound by Fiala in traffic. Foul went up on the board for Rossi. Just can't get it to come down. Barasano cleaning the glass there. Got 2 for Rossi, but probably inconsequential. And Fiala turns. Good shot off the front rim, won't drop down. Holman steals that. Carter turns from the foul line. Front iron, no, gets his own rebound. First to the left, back to the right. Just couldn't secure that rebound there. So the drive from Schreiber results in a pair. Carter forced to go for the reverse. Challenge, and it won't go. So the jumper by Katsandra is good. Clockers with the first 6 in this quarter. Barasano unchallenged. The back rim, and it drops down, and we have a whistle. Sounds like a timeout. Players are walking to their benches, so some sort of timeout. So with 5:28 to go, it is the Mohawks in control. So players coming out onto the court after what appeared to be a Clockers timeout. Thomas Grattan is checked into the game for your Mohawks, along with Fiala and Kraby. Keegan and Barisano round out the 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. Darius Rucker rocking us like a wagon wheel. We heard a little of him as lead singer of Hootie and the Blowfish at halftime. That was a nice trip down memory lane. Of course, coming out of the monster speaker supplied by the Millis Bootsers Club. Bigfoot, as it were. I just called it the monster, but it is officially known as Bigfoot. Sometimes you get him right, Wes. Sometimes it's a bit of a struggle. Sometimes it takes a couple offerings. Time and the school board both on the side of the Mohawks. I do feel like 59 is enough on this night. Mohawks with a huge 11-point spurt to start the half, and they have never looked back. Another offensive rebound to the Clockers. Missed this 3 times, Wes, but we'll bank it home here. Past the magical point, 4 down, 4 to go in this quarter. Good rebound by Grattan. Mohawks in no hurry here. Get to the finish line here, into Fiala, and he dishes to a cutting Keegan. Nice double assist there. Oh, the entry pass to Fiala ended up bouncing right up to him at waist level, and he touched it right to a cutting Keegan, who converted. So Barisano charged with that foul, and he will check out for the ball game along with Fiala and Keegan. Barisano 6 for 6 from the line in the first half. I have him for 15 points for the game. A nice effort by the Millis guard, of course, coming off that huge 3-point buzzer beater against Westwood. Just chipping in like the Mohawks usually do on a night like tonight. Getting contributions on the score sheet from everywhere. 3-pointer from Sabadini falls down, so he's got 5 in this 4th quarter. Lincoln Hart into the game for your Mohawks, and Thomas Grattan off the window. So Lincoln Hart into the game along with Hayden Leach. So Lincoln Hart sent that first shot back. A little too much contact in the second one. We got Hart, Leach, and Noah Ryan into the game for your Mohawks. Foul charge to Hart. Padula to the line for the Clockers. Can't get that first to go, but if it holds true, he'll get 1 of 2. We'll see. Caulfield into the game for your Mohawks. Owen Wolfram for the visitors. Announces Curtis and Padula can't get either to fall through. 2:25 to go. Name of the game, getting to the finish line here. Patience and protecting the ball. Hart will drive. Rebound won't go. A whole cluster of bodies in there. That's 63-30. Probably makes sense to go in this direction. Two minutes, 120 seconds. 120 ticks here from the Marak. Never a dull moment. Mohawks put this one away early and kept their foot on the gas pedal. Nicely done in that third quarter. Jack Carter electrifying those in the building with a couple of dunks. It was off of Hart's foot. So into the game is Nate Sumner. They're lined up for an Ashland inbound. I thought it was off Hart's foot. Officials didn't see it. This is probably one of those where it's best to read the room, and nicely done by the two in stripes here to just get together and give it to a Clockers inbound. They'll be happy to see on the video replay that they got it right. Padula with a basket in the lane. Tried to thread the needle there. Everybody wants to get in the box score, get a point, or in this case, get a foul. Hart charged with his second foul. Third team foul. Just a minute to go here. See if I can do some calculations and possibly shorten the always too long post log. Literally batted around. Nice outlet. So Leach will get himself to the line. So the foul on Sabadini will send Leach to the line. Hayden's first offering is off the mark. And that one is true. Leach opening his account with a bucket there and puts us on 64-32. Mohawks doubling their pleasure. Nice pick and roll there. Padula with another one off the window. So Mohawks can ride this one out without a shot if they'd like. Into 15 ticks. We'll see if this group will run a play for a shot here. Guys don't get on the court very often. And it looks like they're just going to do the right thing and hold off and not have a shot. So that sound there is the final buzzer, bringing the end to the proceedings. We thank you for watching Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics. But tonight the Mohawks just too much for the Ashland Clockers, and they claimed a 64-34 victory. So big thank you to the fine men and women back at the studio. Thank you to the administrators for being here and allowing us to be here in this game to happen. And thank you for your support of Millis Athletics and watching this production of Millis Community Media. Once again, the final score tonight is your Mohawks 64, Clockers 34 alongside West Cote. I'm Doug Coots. Thank you and good night.